Hello everyone. My name is Kumar Abhishek and I am going to start a series on option trading and I am going to say you that which topic I am going to cover, and I am going to cover from basic to a level where the person knows where to take entry in a trade and where to exit. From basic to setup strategy, we will go on that level. But first of all we have to cover um, first I am going to cover this first video on candle and trend, then second candlestick pattern, then psychology, then fundamental and technical analysis. But I am not going to tell you fundamental analysis because there is a various reason, because it contains a lot of information, a lot of data, and it is very fluctuating because of various it has a very I can say it has various factor that can affect the fundamental of a company, fundamental of a stocks. So we are not going to talk about fundamentals, but we are going to talk about technical analysis. That means whatever has happened in the fundamentals of a stock will be shown in the technical, what I can say, in the chart. So we are going to learn how to read a chart and when to take a entry and when to take a exit. After that, after learning technical analysis, uh, we will start learning about setup, 920 setup, 145 setup, 235 setup. We are going to learn Fibonacci retracement, uh, exponential moving average, VWAP, RSI. We are going to cover all those things. But first of all, we need to know what is candle and what is trend, and I am going to cover this topic today. So let's start. This is the application Webull, WEBULL. In that application, I have opened a chart of Nifty 50 because I used to do trade in Nifty 50. So I have opened this chart, and where we need to know what is candle and how it how it is recognized. Now, what has happened, man? Yes, this is say here you see a candle, red candle, green candle, but what it exactly is? This is the middle part, the broader part in a candle is called body, and the part which is outside this body is known as tail. Uh, that means it is a tail and it is the body. And if it is a green candle, suppose I'm going to draw a candle. Suppose I have taken a rectangle. This is the rectangle, and now I am going to draw a. This is, suppose this is the tail. This is the tail. It is a body, and this is the tail. Now we are going to color this. Where is the brush? This is the brush. Suppose this is the green candle, this is a green candle. Then we need to do only one thing. Suppose this is a green candle. See, this is a green candle. Then its opening is, this is the opening point. This is the opening point, opening, and this is the closing point. This is the opening and this is the closing. Uh, no, it's a green candle. So this is the opening and this is the closing. If it is a red candle, suppose I draw a this is, if suppose this is a this is a red candle. If this is a red candle, suppose this is a red candle, then suppose this is a red candle, then what is the opening? What is the opening? This is the opening price O, and this is the closing price closing. This is the high, this is the high H, and this is the low. This same happens. This is the high H, and this is the low. Okay, and this is the closing, this is the opening. This is just opposite as red candle. Red candle opens at the higher end and closes at the lower, but green candle open at the lower and closes at the higher. Now we are going to talk about the trend. Suppose uh, suppose this is the graph, this is the graph, this is the graph. Here if you see the market from here, then the market is in uptrend, but after this point the market is in downtrend. What has happened? The market is falling from this point, so we can say, then we can say the market is in downtrend. The market is in downtrend. Trend, what is the trend? Downtrend. Okay, if we see this graph in a 5-minute chart, then it case has the case has changed a little bit. Suppose this is the opening of a market. Here is the opening of a market, and after opening, this is the lowest point of uh, today market. Yesterday, on 9 2nd of September, this is the opening, and this is the lower end. If it closes from the lower end and it started going down, then it is said to be, if it cuts the lower end of the first candle and it starts traveling in a downward direction, then we can say this is in downward trend. And after this candle, what has happened? The trend has changed, because after this the no any candle has cut this what cut this lower end, so this is in down uptrend. And after that there is a reversal of trend, and that is the downward trend. So how we can find out a trend from very beginning? If market starts, if market opens, then how can we find it is whether it is a upward uptrend or downtrend? So here I have explained in very easy way. Suppose market has closes here yesterday, but market is open from this point, and market has never closes their candle below this low, below this what day low. Then market is said to be uptrend. But what has happened? Uptrend इसको बोलेंगे. This is said to be the uptrend. But what has happened? If market cuts this low and start traveling like this, then you can say it is a gap up, but its trend is downtrend. You can say it's gap up. Agar if it breaks its low and start traveling downward, then it is a downtrend. But if it has never broken there what lower end, then you can say the market is in uptrend. But if it breaks the lower end and start traveling in a downward direction, then it is a downtrend. If study market was closed here and market is opened here, this is the gap down, this is the gap up, this is the gap up, because there is a difference between, if it is a flat opening, then market will be open here or here, between 20 to 30 40 points. But market is opening from here, this is the gap, and because of this market is opening in the gap, and it is gap has formed in the upward direction, so it is a gap up. And this here the market is opening with a gap, and this gap is in downward direction, so it is a gap down. And after opening, it has never closes before its lower end, so it is in upward direction. But from here market started breaking their lows, so it is said to be the market is in downtrend. So in this video I have told you that what is trend and what is candle. So these are the candles, and what it is, this is the tail, this is the body, and this is the if it is a red candle, this is the closing point, this is the opening point, high, this is the higher, and this is the lower. Now if you want to know in a intraday market whether it is a gap up or gap down, if you want to know the trend, then you have to see whether it has cut its low or not. If it has cut their low, then it can be said that this market is in uptrend. If it has never cut their low, if it has cut their low, then this market is said to be downtrend. Thank you very much, and I hope you have understand the basics of candle and trend. Tomorrow, or I can say in the next video, I am going to tell you uh, what is candlestick pattern, and what is the function of each candle. Say for example, the hammer candle, inverted hammer, uh, what I can say, shooting star, morning star, harami candle, dark cloud cover, doji, dragonfly doji, graveyard doji, and there are a lot of candles. I am going to tell you in candlestick pattern what is the function of those candles. Then we will talk in the next videos how our day in trading will go. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.